I'd like to call meeting number 48, the County Commissioners order. Would everyone please stand for the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. So I'm sure Carol left me this little present.
Today is, I want you to know, today is David's 60th birthday.
How old? 50.
How old, Carol?
60.
50. Come on.
You gotta be
Only
kidding
50.
me.
Over the hill, he got his.
What happened?
He got his AARP card as well as his.
Isn't 60 the new 70s?
You're right, Jerry. I love that, Jerry. You're right, it's the new 70. And I thought.
You know, I think that
because of the
you should
age-
donate one of your hats to me today because I'm
age-
losing a lot of hair. I need some warmth.
With his age, he needs all of these new things. There were more, but my husband wouldn't let me give them.
Because he needed them.
No.
Put up with you.
Oh, he's sorry.
You know, actually, you know, it's like,
You like that? You take
Gilgamesh. Well, that's a laxative. I definitely don't need that. I can use some Pepto-Bismol though. Definitely can use some Pepto-Bismol. And you know what? My wife gets mad at me because she takes that, what's kind of like an herb to help you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Melatonin, yeah, that's it. She takes that and she says, I'm asleep as soon as my head hits the pillow, you know, and that makes her mad because she's up all night and takes that stuff, you know.
And then, of course, the apple is for
And the
roughage.
apple, yeah, you know, I
need
started that, no carbs, no sugar, so I eat fruits, vegetables, and meat, and so the apple's good. But
That's your new thing
that's it,
now.
I like that. Cool. Got brand new knees, 2 years old now, so my legs are younger than the rest of me, and my knees are younger than the rest of me.
Oh,
all good.
That's what he thinks. Age with him.
They're titanium too. I wish they could make more parts of me titanium. They'd feel as good as my knees do. All right, now I'm closing in on, oh, you know what? Darn, I forgot to bring it. My wife today gave me a book. It said Youngstown Postcards, the history of Youngstown and postcards. And it was a whole book of postcards that were from that era of different times when people used to send postcards. Remember, I mean, every time you went on vacation, you grabbed all those Daytona Beach ones, mailed them back, you know, to the people. And it was all postcards, and it had all of downtown Youngstown. It had a picture of Carol's Model T in front of the courthouse. It said the grand opening of the courthouse. And it had a picture of the courthouse with the grand opening. And it was pretty neat. And I said to Jenny, look, there's Carol's car in front of the courthouse.
Next to yours.
No. But I had to send that in to show you guys.
He's right down.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll open the meeting, start off with public comments. Anyone have any? All right, seeing none, move on to approval of previous minutes of board meeting number 48, Thursday, November 30th, 2017, and approval of bills for payment.
So moved?
Second,
Roll call.
Commissioner Middy O'Geady?
yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Journal entry.
Motion approved journal entry number 1.
Second,
Roll call.
Commissioner Middy O'Geady?
yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Travel rules, clerk reports.
Good morning, Commissioners. Nancy, this is a request for the clerk of court staff to attend various meetings, seminars, conferences within the state of Ohio for year 2018. Estimated amount of $2,000 in non-general funds.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners on B.
Commissioners, this is a blanket travel for the commissioners and staff to attend the Ohio CCO Association, Ohio GFOA Association, ALSIP Association, dinners, meetings, seminars, conferences, etc. And this is general, an estimated amount of $5,000.
Thanks. County courts.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How's everybody?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. C is for the judges to, and myself to travel to the state of Ohio for them. They get the CLE and JLE hours that's needed and access to justice and and mine's just some educational purposes. D is for the probation staff. They now have to have so many hours every year for education and traveling within the state of Ohio. Those would be non-general fund money. Thank you.
E, 911, emergency 911. Anybody? No? Okay. Attend joint APCO, NENA conference chapters and business meetings, various committee training, educational seminars, certification, vendor meetings, equipment, site visits, etc. within the state of Ohio fiscal year 2018, estimated 6,000 non-general for 911. Okay. Human resources.
Good morning, Commissioners. Nancy, this resolution is to cover for 2018 any trainings and conferences for the Human Resources Department.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, travels.
Motion to approve travels, letters A through F.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Agreements, clerk of courts.
Commissioners, this is a request for an agreement that has to do with the relocation of Sebring Court. It's a lease agreement with SOS Security Systems for additional alarm system equipment, fire alarm system equipment, and an access control system. The equipment needed is based on the specs of the new location. It's over and above the current equipment we have at the current location. The estimated, or the cost to install this equipment is $5,646, and it needs to be installed prior to moving into the new building so it can pass all the inspections. Subsequent to that, it'll be a 36-month lease agreement starting 1/1/18, and that covers the leased equipment, the monitoring, and the service of the equipment. That's $139 a month for that period. It's general fund monies.
Okay, thanks, appreciate it. Lead-based.
Good morning. B and C are agreements with American Pinnacle to do lead hazard control work on Parkwood and Brookline. D is with W&W Construction to do lead work on Samuel. And E is with Gary Friend to do lead hazard control work on Milburn.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Agreements.
Motion to approve agreements A through E.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Change orders, purchasing. Jeff.
Good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, everyone. This is to retain 54 shower units at the Justice Center. The paint is peeling. We've tested a new type of paint that will cure different and will allow a drying time that will allow the sheriff not to have to evacuate the pods in the period of time that it will take to correct the pilling.
Can we get the prisoners to paint them?
We tried, that's why they're peeling.
How about Jeff Allen? Can we get him to do it?
I'd like to see that.
Jeff Allen should be able to paint. All right. Change orders.
Motion to approve change orders 4A.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Remedy Agati? Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Resolutions.
Motion to approve resolutions, number 1 additions.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. Record of bids. Engineer.
Good morning, everyone.
Patrick.
This is a record of bid for the Mahoney Avenue Causeway, which is a project going over Lake Milton to address some erosion.
Motion.
Motion to approve record of bids 2A.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes. All right, resolutions, commissioners, on B. Audrey.
Commissioners, Resolution A is the 2018 General Fund Appropriation Resolution. That resolution is in for $34,665,000. That covers all the general fund departments. That appropriations basically covers where they are, and an additional amount will be added as necessary going on with the carryover to bring people up to the current 2017 budget and some of the initiatives departments have in order to do that. Also, resolution number B is for the criminal and administrative justice fund, and that's in the amount of $28,149,500. What we're going to do is, in both of these resolutions, There is a little bit of a transition aid that we received from the state in order to get us into 2018, and then we're going to use some carryover money to maintain us for 2018. During 2018, the commissioners have allowed me to go and meet with other fiscal officers within the county that are affected by the change with the MCO sales tax, and then we will come back with a plan with the commissioners on how we move forward after that. This is to make sure that we sustain the level of service that the county has right now, and working with departments to make that happen.
Thank you, Audrey, and thank you very much for all the work that went behind. You know, we get one page with a lot of, identified numbers on it, but, if you drill down to the spreadsheets behind all these, I know our budget book is this thick, so thank you for you and all the staff, the hard work. that went
And
into
every
this.
elected official in Mahoney County, I mean, they have been great to work with. They have been very cooperative through the years. We've gone a lot of ups and downs. With funding's up and we're on the right track, and then we get hit again. And they have been very attentive to what's going on and helpful in coming up with ideas. And I'm sure that I'm going to get that same level of cooperation. So it is a good thing. Item C, basically, the board did pass a resolution for the note issue related to economic development for the water tower in Canfield. We have to amend that resolution to increase the amount and change the way the interest was once the final note was sold. And so that's what item C is to amend that resolution, resolution 1711 029.
Okay, thank you, Audrey. Engineers. Patrick.
Commissioners, this is a resolution authorizing the President of the Board to prepare and submit application to the Ohio Public Works Commission to participate in the SCIP and LTIP programs for the 2018 Road and Bridge Safety Upgrade.
Sheriffs.
Good morning, everyone. This resolution is approving more obligation to Snyder Electric and parts and service regarding the UPS backup battery system in the jail. Basically, what that does is when the power goes out of the jail, it's our backup system. Back in September, we had a power outage downtown, and this kicked on for the first time in a while, and we realized it was faulty. So unfortunately, it was a weekend that we had to call them out to get this repaired. But in 2018, we looked into put them under service contract so that this type of incident doesn't happen.
Okay, thanks, Joe, appreciate it. Resolutions.
Motion to approve resolutions A through E.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Whitfield?
Yes. All righty. All for the good of the order. Mr. O'Shaughnessy. Do you have any good for the order?
Yes, we have our trucks lined up for the Dave Ditzler birthday parade. Just let us know when we're ready to start.
You've got that rolling machine ready, huh?
Yeah.
You roll the roads with, huh?
We want you to go in front of it.
Want me to lead
We
the
want you in
parade
front
right
of
now? I knew that was gonna be part of it. I knew that was part of it.
Now, there's reports of weather coming, so again, first signs of freezing, I caution drivers to slow down. Black ice pops up, everybody forgets how to drive in the winter after coming off, a mild fall, and the weather's been good, so just be careful. Those things sneak up on you. People need to slow down a little bit approaching the winter months, and just be careful out there.
I think this is the first time I was prepared. I got new tires on my truck and on my wife's car, so I'm ready to go. I put 350 pounds of sand in the back of my truck. Those sandbags. Last year I went to buy weight to put in the back of the truck. I thought, wow, why pay $6 for a 60-pound bag of sand, in those tubes at Home Depot to throw in for weight, when for $6.99 I could buy cracked corn at Tractor Supply and feed the deer with it, right? So I bought like 10 bags of that, threw it in the back of my truck, and halfway through the year they were all gone. It was like, I gotta go get the sand, so I went and bought sand anyway, put it in there. So just putting it in the back for the deer. Anybody else?
So what are you gonna now that you're older, are you gonna have a driver?
Frank's already taken, I called him.
Crack you.
Frank's, he said, he says, he's driving Miss Daisy.
Personally, if this was a roast, I couldn't be in this room. Because what would be coming out would be funny, but not at a non-professional. So I'm like biting my tongue. But everybody was waiting for me to like lose that portion of it.
It's all
I never
good.
did that in 8 years. So.
I don't know, you know what, all I can say, Carol, is I'm gonna have to cut you a little more slack than I normally do now that I'm in the same first
Age
number
range,
bracket
right.
as you, you know?
Don't you hate that?
With that 6 in the front, it's
You
like,
know what?
holy Moses.
The flip side of that is we joke around up here a lot about our age and who's got a knee ache and a leg ache and a headache. But you know what? We're here. And we got out of bed this morning. God gave us one more day.
Every day's a
And
blessing.
every day's a blessing. And someone asked me this, we were at that, I was at that mental health Christmas party, Dwayne's Christmas party, and I walked in and one of the ladies that I know from Neil Kennedy walked in. And she said, I noticed you guys at your meetings and you know, everybody's getting along and you got a great deal going with Mahoney County. Everybody's, you know, the whole crew of us, all our electeds. And I went, yeah, we do. I mean, we work with everyone. That's our deal. And she said to me, she goes, I like the way you end up. And I said, well, what would that be? She says, you always say, God bless everybody. Every time, you know, there's something going on. I said, well, why not? I said, that's what it's all about. If we don't have him, we're not here. Amen. And one more day of good judgment and 60 more, God bless you, years.
I don't know
I
about
wish you the
that.
best. You look great.
You know, it was funny, I went to Jack Nichols' retirement party, and one
Yeah,
thing, we all want to wish him the best of luck. The Boardman Chief of Police retired, had a retirement party last night. We were kind of going through like a receiving line, shaking hands, this and that, and somebody that was just had gone through, I can't remember who it was, it might even been Carol, said, you know, Dave's going to be 60 tomorrow, and I'm shaking hands with Jack, and he looks at me and he goes, really? He says, wow, I thought you were older. And I went, oh, yeah? And he goes, yeah. He says, well, I was 61 in October, and I thought you were like 3 years older than me. And I looked at him, and I thought, I'm not going to say anything. It's his retirement party. But I just kind of walked away, and I went, thanks, Jack. You know? So, all right. But it was pretty neat because they had the statue of, or a big cardboard cutout of Elvis, life size of Elvis Presley in the jumpsuit, you know, with the microphone in his hand, and it had Jack Nichols' face on it, and it was pretty cool. It was right when he walked in for his retirement. It was very nice. Anybody else? Bob, hey, Dennis?
Don't forget Michael Bolton's here this weekend on the 7th, and he's in December. And Disney on Ice from the 7th to the 10th. It's a great show there.
Michael Bolton, huh?
Yeah, Michael Bolton.
He's one step above country music in my eyes. You know? A lot of country music there.
So you're not going.
Not going to see Michael Bolton. My wife probably will be going. Her and her girlfriends will all get together and go. They all love
Yeah.
Michael.
That's his birthday.
All right, anybody else? Anthony?
Yeah, I just want to say happy birthday. You've reached a milestone in your life at the Big 6-0, and now you're in Carol's category. So now I have to tease both of you now,
You're not too far behind.
but I'm far enough.
Trust me, Carol.
9 years.
We like to step back to his age.
I got
Trust
9
me.
years.
I would just definitely.
But what I'd like to do, could we please sing happy birthday for Mr. Mitchell? We have to. Come on. Who wants to lead us off?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
Be in any choir.
Thank you. And also thank you to all the ladies over in the office. I'm sure that LaVoy was the culprit. You know, all the black balloons and all those little things that you drop that say happy birthday that are scattered everywhere. You know,
They did a
so
great job with this office. It's really cool.
Audrey,
Audrey is to blame.
I talked him out of giving you glitter bombs, so.
it's in there,
Well,
it's in there.
you know you know the sad thing, Lou, is we're going to Sebring tonight for the fire chief's
Oh, that's
dinner.
right.
You know, Chief Canal was the one that got arrested from Boardman. Remember sending sand in the mail?
Sandman.
We call him the Sandman. Remember he went to Florida and sent an envelope full of sand to the fire chief in Boardman, and they traced it back, thought it was anthrax or something, and he ended up getting arrested for sending it. It was a whole big ordeal, you know, so the sad thing is we're going to the Sebring Mansion for dinner tonight, and he's the MC, so.
I'm sure this is gonna be.
Yeah. I'm
He
sure
is
that-
the funniest
We're
guy.
our building, will you? Tell them to help us move that along.
We're gonna build it.
Ah,
Oh,
okay,
Okay. Oh, for the,
yeah.
you mean they didn't do that yet?
Well, the equipment needs to get installed first, and that'll be done next Tuesday, Wednesday.
He won't get us off here until he gives us the thumbs
Let's
up.
operate.
Really?
So does the equipment have to be there first?
Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
operational for them to then test, and
When will you get the equipment?
Tuesday.
it's slated Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
If it wasn't for Scott Breslin, I don't know what would have happened, to be honest. He really helped with that.
Someone was-
Scott is
Or maybe
definitely
they'll meet you at the door on Wednesday.
a great
As
asset.
the equipment's
Yes.
being finalized.
Well, thanks, Scott. All right, Carol, anything?
No, I just have a safe weekend. If it's gonna snow, God, I hope not, but I probably will. Be safe. Pat's ready to roll. And we've had good weather since, so be safe, everyone, and have a nice birthday.
Thank you. And make sure you get a name off the Giving Tree. Annie Hall is collecting coats for kids in December, and anything else that you can gather up to donate for those of us that are less fortunate than us. And we're pretty blessed in this room, so make sure you do something for someone else all year long, not just the holidays. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you all for your well wishes, I appreciate it. I don't know, 60, that's pretty,
All right, so you spend your birthday in Sebring?
yeah, you know,
You ought to see how beautiful this is, though.
have you ever been to the Sebring Mansion?
I have not.
Oh,
The girls
my
that,
God.
I've heard
Not the bed and
something,
breakfast.
Yeah, that's the bed and
Oh.
I've heard
breakfast.
nice things about it.
The woman that bought it is from Wisconsin and owns some kind of cheese place there.
Yeah.
And they put over $8 million
I've heard
into
it's
the
beautiful.
renovations, and it is a
Absolutely
showpiece.
gorgeous.
It's really amazing. So, you know, my wife said to me, where do you want to go for dinner on your birthday? And I said, you know, hey, I can't think of a nicer place to go. We got invited to the Sebring Mansion for the fire chiefs and, you know, all good people. Why not?
Yeah, I hear it is beautiful.
So-
there.
Oh, and they don't have like a restaurant where you can like make reservations and go and
Yeah,
eat.
yeah,
You have to bring a group.
I see.
yeah. So,
And all the beef's locally grown that they serve from the area. It's pretty
So
cool.
this isn't your first time there?
No.
no,
No.
no, we've been invited for years to the fire chiefs
Right.
dinner, you know, for the County Fire Chiefs Association. And, you know, so it's a pretty nice event.
It's probably decorated real nice.
Oh, you know what, there's a terrace in the center
Uh-huh.
that looks up through like all 3 or 4 floors. And they have a Christmas tree that goes all the way up through every floor. And the different floors, you go all the way up and look down. It's really amazing.
We weren't invited. We weren't invited, Scott.
Yeah. Well, you know what, if you showed up
Sure,
tonight at
well-
Sebring Mansion, you would definitely be invited in. And
Absolutely.
maybe we could corner the fire chief and see if he can.
Yeah.
They got a big bar downstairs with a swimming pool off to the side. Wow, it's unbelievable.
It's all like stone in the basement,
Yeah.
and then there's a mahogany bar upstairs. I mean, it's just, you know, if you haven't had, and you could go through it and look at the rooms. Every room has like a jacuzzi in the middle of the room, a fireplace, you know, balcony. I mean, most of the,
Romantic, huh?
they've got a lot of the NFL players that do their
Hall of Fame.
Hall of
they stay
Fame
there.
from Canton all stay there.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
so it's really.
Well, I learned something today.
Yeah,
That's great.
They valet your cars and stuff, you know, so it's pretty nice. All right, well, thank you, everyone, much appreciated. Have a great weekend. And with that, ask for motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Middy?
Yes.
Commissioner Traficant?
Yes.
Yes. Where did the green man go?